Hey Ben, how are you? This is Alicia.
Hey Alicia, how you doing? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
No problem. We're running a song right now. So we're gonna come out of that song and just start chatting with you a little bit about your novel that's coming out, and then we'll talk about a few other things too. How's that?
Sure. Sounds good.
Awesome. So the rest of the crew is here. We got JB and
Hello,
Teresa.
Ben. How are you?
Hello, Ben.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Nice to meet you all.
We got our technical staff in here as well, so we got a whole house. just for you, Ben.
Wow. All for me, huh?
Yes, sir.
We're going to cheer you on, Ben.
Ben, can I just say,
looking
this is
forward to it.
Teresa. Can I just say, I saw your video about your book.
We on there.
I
okay.
love the artwork. That is great.
Oh, thank you.
They are
Thank you very much.
fantastic.
So hey everyone, we are live. You are on with Jazz and Stuff. We're at THA After Party Radio. This is Ms. Ali. We got JB in the house and Teresa. And we got our first guest is on the air with us, Mr. Ben Hinson, calling all the way from the East Coast, New York City. Hey Ben, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you guys. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So glad you called in on this fabulous Wednesday evening before the holiday.
Ben, it sounds like you regretting this, man.
Really?
No,
We just met.
No, that was Ben saying he's ready for the holiday, right, Ben?
Oh, okay.
I am more than ready for the holidays.
See, you guys, y'all gotta read it right. You gotta read it right.
Okay.
Sounded like he was like, man,
It sounds like you. Whoa, this is it?
we just met. I gave you a compliment.
So yeah, let's talk to Ben a little bit about what he's got going on. JB, I don't know if you had a chance to see the promo that I posted on my page. Ben is Ben, you're going to have to fill in a lot of these gaps. I'm going to let you talk about yourself a little bit, but I'll go ahead and set up the stage a little bit.
Okay.
But Ben is, he's an author.
All right.
He's got a novel coming out, and it's called Eteka. Tell me if I'm saying that right. Eteka, Rise of the Imamba. Is that right, Ben?
Eteka. Gotta put that accent, that twang in it.
Eteka. See, I like that. I like that.
She's getting excited.
Yes, right. I get excited.
That sounds intriguing. I'm
It
sorry.
is. So, Ben, when you, I want you to talk to us a little bit about the book, the inspiration behind the book, because it sounds like this is a project that you've had in the works for at least over a year or something like that, and it captures a lot of different locations, places where you've been, and things like that, like in Africa and in England and in Europe and things like that. So I kind of want to make sure we kind of touch on some of those key points that are kind of critical in the story that you're telling in your novel.
Right. Okay, that's a good overview. Thank you very much. Well, Eteka, Rise of the Imamba is a project that I conceptualized maybe about 7+ years ago.
Wow.
I started writing it back, I wrote the first draft in 2009, and it's been a work in progress for the past couple of years up to this point.
Okay.
There have been numerous drafts. I've written about maybe 40, maybe 50 versions of this book that have changed over the years, based on different editors I've worked with. But just to give you a summary of the book itself, the novel is based on mercenary activity. Now, if you guys know what mercenaries are are essentially soldiers for hire.
Yes,
right?
I do.
So it's based on it's based on mercenary activity during the Cold War era in the 1990s. So the Cold War era was a time of a lot of political change, a lot of ideologies being passed around between typically the Western Bloc and the Eastern Bloc, the communism, capitalism, that sort of thing, socialism. And even though there was no physical war fought between the main superpowers, being the United States and Russia at the time and their allies, there were a lot of proxy wars that were fought in places like Africa and Asia and even South America. that were based on these ideologies. So this is the era of people like Che Guevara. I'm sure you guys have heard of him. This is the era of Fidel Castro when he came to prominence. This is the era of people like Patrice Lumumba and Amilcar Cabral. All these, even Nelson Mandela was kind of born out of this era as well. So my novel is set. This is the backdrop for the setting of my novel.
Okay.
It features a wide range of diverse characters that interact over multiple storylines. So you have, I don't know if you guys have seen The Godfather Part 2, the one that has Robert De Niro and Al Pacino.
Yes.
It has two storylines. It has the past and the future. Yeah, the father and son. So my book follows the same format, past and future storyline, and they all finish, converge, and end for a very dramatic finish. It's a very exciting book, full of tons of history. Yeah, so that's essentially what the book is about. As far as what inspired me to write the book, the inspiration comes from a number of sources. One, my love of history. Another one being, what, as you guys said, my experience living in a lot of places around the world. In Nigeria, I've lived in Nigeria, I've lived in Ghana, I've lived a bunch of places here in the States, I've lived in England, and so on. My experience in martial arts, my experience with different cultures, my heritage as an African, and also my experience as a world citizen. And I just wanted to tell a really unique story, you know, that was very different from what a lot of what you see right now as far as the literary theme, and even in all forms of media. So I wanted to be playing my own lane and just do my own thing. I just created an unforgettable experience. So that's pretty much sums it up as far as why I wrote the book. Yeah.
Okay, Ben. Let me ask you a question. This is JB.
Sure.
Is the book set to be? Is the book set to be a movie sooner or later?
It sounds like it could be.
Yes.
Well, that's a good question. So I actually own the company that's producing this book. So I purposely did it like that. So by God's grace, down the line, you know, we have aspirations to turn this into other forms of media. So I don't want to give away. I don't want to give away too much too soon. For now, we're focusing on the book, and then later on, we're going to translate this book into a full-on graphic novel.
Right. Ben,
I'll say that's, you could call that phase 2.
Right. Let me ask you something, Ben. I'm this kind of hilarious. Ben, have you ever been a spy since you was doing all that traveling?
Are you a spy?
Don't
tell us, because I don't want to die.
No, I said, have you ever done any spying since you was in those different countries?
Oh, spying?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Ben, do not answer that question.
The rest of us want to live.
JB, that's D14 classified.
Really? It's like,
the closest thing I've done.
Go ahead.
Closest thing I've done with any military. I did go to military academy here in the States for 3 years. So that's the closest thing I guess you could call. But no, I've not done anything like that.
We believe you, Ben. We believe you.
Ben, before we go to a quick break, can you tell our listeners how they can? Well, first, when are you expecting to release the novel? When is that going on?
We're shooting for early September at the latest. That's our goal date.
Okay.
If not sooner. So end of August, early September. So we're getting to release it officially.
Okay, and then how can our listeners either is pre-order available, or a way to order those books, or where are they going to be? Is it Amazon or a website of your own? I know you have your official benhinson.com website. Where will people be able to purchase the novel?
Yeah, so the book will be first coming out as a paperback, and then we'll move to ebooks. So obviously the ebooks will be cheaper, so you'll be able to purchase that on any ebook site, Amazon, the Apple, iPhone sites, Barnes & Noble, whatever. Anywhere ebook is sold, you find a book there. And the paperback will be on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. We're talking with a few bookstores in New York City to try and partner as far as having the book in stock. But that's more further down the line. So, just go to my website. All the updates are on my website, www.benhinson.com, or my Facebook page, obviously.
Okay, Ben, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay with us, and we'll wrap it up, okay? We'll be right back after this. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. We're back live in Studio A, THA After Party Radio, jazz and stuff. Ben, are you still there? Hello.
I'm here, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. We got you, Ben. I think you have some more questions for Ben?
Yeah, Ben, so you shared with us the novel that you've got coming out in the next couple of months, which is very exciting. So any of our listeners go out on, I think I also posted it on our Facebook page, the link to the promo. So if folks are interested, go and take a look at that. Also, Ben, I'll have you give your links again so everyone can find you on Facebook as well as your website. But then also you shared with me some of your blogs that you've written over time and some of the just some of the articles and things like that you've focused on. And I was very intrigued. I am a foodie. And I love to taste a whole bunch of different things. So I have to ask you first, because you have probably, I think I saw at least 5 or 6 different recipes on your site. So the first question is, did you make all those?
I can cook most of them, yes, for sure.
Because let me tell you, let me tell you which ones. Let me tell you which ones I like. Okay, so the Owazi tips, is that the way it's pronounced?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's yep.
Close enough.
That's close enough.
That's the Ethiopian.
Yeah. So I saw that one on there, and then the other one that I really liked, and you can kind of chat about this one as well. I like to try things from different places. It's from Indonesian. It was Bawang Malang. Is that how you pronounce it?
Bakwan Malang, yeah. Well, that's one. I personally never made that one in particular. That recipe I got from a lady I know who runs a food blog. That's, out of all the recipes, that's the one I've never tried before. I've tried it, I've never made it before.
Okay. So were you in Indonesia when you tried that one?
No. I was right here in New York City.
Okay. That's all right.
That's a good thing. New York has all kinds of people here, so.
So
but the other ones,
go ahead.
Another recipe which I actually made it a couple weeks ago. There's one there called grana soup, the peanut butter soup.
Peanut butter soup?
That's very common in Ghana and actually most of West Africa, to be honest with you. It's very tasty when it's made well. Mm-hmm. And I made it from scratch for the first time 2 weeks ago. Came out quite well. So I've made that. I've made the goosey soup, stew. I don't know if you saw that one as well. So yeah, a lot of these ones I have hands-on experience cooking, for sure.
Okay. Once again, Ben, give us the website and how they can get the book if they want to buy it.
Yeah, and then also, how can people support your project? While completion.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. So, to begin, my website, you can learn more about me and my work, my passion work. My website is www.benhinson, that's BENHINSON.com. That's my website, and there's a bunch of cool stuff there. I have a map there, an interactive map. I have the images, videos, all that good stuff.
Okay.
You can go to my blog and read all these cool articles we just spoke about that go beyond just recipes and also talk about architecture, and we're going to go into a bunch of different themes as time progresses. So the blog is benhinson.blogspot.com. And of course on social media, if you want to catch me there, I'm on Facebook, so that's facebook.com/official Ben Hinson. And if you want to support us with a love donation, of course, we are running a small GoFundMe campaign for individuals. So that's, I believe the link is gofundme.com/Eteka, Imamba.
Okay.
I believe that's what it is. So you can go there and, support us if you want with a love donation. Amount is too small. And in return, you get rewards. We have T-shirts and all kinds of cool stuff we prepared for you. So just go check it out. Again, that's gofundme.com/Eteka-Imamba, IMAMBA.
Ben, is that link on your benhinson.com page, the GoFundMe?
Yes, it's there. So if you go to benhinson.com, if you go to, there's a link that says support our work, donate now. So if you click on that link, it takes you to our sponsor page, and then there's a big green button that says individuals. That's for people like you and me. And just click on individuals, and it takes you right there. Or you can go on my Facebook page, and those links will take you right there, whichever route works for you.
Awesome, because sometimes if you give too many links, we get lost in that. So I like to take folks to like one page that has all of your stuff on it. So that's perfect. You know,
Yeah.
we have short term. You know, Ben.
You have short term.
Work.
I am too.
Well, Ben, it's really been nice visiting with you this afternoon. And
You too.
hey, let me remind you of something. Please tell your friends about jazz and stuff, and we'll continue to work with your book here and go up on your website. Put us, as a matter of fact, post us up on your website, Jazz and Stuff Radio. Okay. Jazz and Stuff
Yeah, sure,
Radio.
absolutely.
And
maybe when the book comes out, maybe you guys can have a little book club discussion. I like you guys have a good vibe, and I like to hear you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
we
it.
will.
You know, I
Definitely get some
just
feedback.
joined a book club, so maybe we'll have to add this one to the list. Then I want to talk to you about that architecture in Tanzania too.
Okay.
That'll be offline. I'm going to have to send you a note about that one. So, but again, like JB said, thank you so much for giving us a call this evening, taking a little bit of time out of your schedule to chat with us and share with our listeners what you got going on.
Yes, and
Thank you.
we
Thank you
enjoy.
for having me, guys.
We enjoy having you on, Ben. And hey, the book sounds interesting, but about this spy thing I asked you about.
Yeah. Just say no.
Just say no. We want to live. We want to live. I got kids.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you.
Ben, thank you for coming on, and thank Miss Ali for inviting you to come on. And we will be in touch with you. All right?
Definitely.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right.
Thanks for
Take
having me.
care.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
Good night.